How we doing, everybody? This is Let's Be Real Brad. Today I'll be talking about Tim Burton's classic stop-motion animated film, The Corpse Bride. The Corpse Bride stars Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter. This is a movie that I have actually never seen before. I know so many times growing up that everyone had seen this movie. This was a staple in the Halloween season, and you know, I don't know why I just never watched it. I feel like I'm so uncultured watching a lot of these Halloween movies this year. So finally watching it now, I think this is a good movie. I think it's a solid, fun movie that is really enjoyable and has a ton of heart, and I can see why everyone likes this movie. So we'll start off with the positives here. I really enjoy the animation. The stop motion animation is something that I particularly think is really enjoyable. That seems very difficult to do, and there's a lot of time, there's a lot of patience, a lot of hard work that goes into making that so good. I found it really tremendous in this movie with all amazing character designs, and that is something that's very similar to another film that Tim Burton produced, which was A Nightmare Before Christmas. I love the tone, I love the color, I love the feel to this movie that's all dark and gloomy and disgusting with the people on top and then the people on the bottom. It's nice and colorful and cheerful, and it's almost like a really great comparison of the human life compared to the dead, of how the dead just doesn't have to worry about anything. That's why they're so joyful, and they've already lived their lives. They can kind of do whatever they want, whereas in the upper world, it's run by these rich bureaucrats that are just always taking over, making the rules, and I just thought it was a really cool dynamic in this movie. I love the whole concept of the movie itself, about how this is arranged marriage, and then this just random guy accidentally puts a ring on this corpse that had her hand out, and now he's married to her, but now he can't get out of this little promise marriage system that he's in down below. It's such a really cool concept that is very simple and easy to follow, but I always found it really enjoyable. I love the music numbers in this movie, especially when they're down below. I thought they were really enjoyable. I was tapping my foot to it, and I was having such a great time watching it. The story itself and the characters are pretty solid. I mean, it's nothing fantastic. It almost feels like a fairy tale that I would read out of a book that seems a little bit more modernized and a little bit more creepy just because of the tone and feel to the film. Voice casting is really good in this movie, as you have a bunch of really big names in this movie that really do a great job of selling these roles. It's nothing particularly amazing, and to be honest, no one truly stood out in this movie, at least in my opinion. No, I'll probably get heat for that, but I don't know. I thought it was fine. I do have a good amount of negatives in this movie, and I think that the twist villain is just too obvious. I don't know what the intentions were, if it was supposed to be obvious, but it was just flat out obvious. And I think once they go to the downward world, I knew exactly how the rest of the movie was going to go. Like, literally every single point of the movie was going to go. And I just found that very disappointing, that I wish there was a little bit more subplots that were woven into the movie, and that it was just fleshed out better. I know it's going to be for a children's audience, but I think there's so much that you can do for a children's film, and you can expand upon those storylines. I thought parts in the second act really dragged, and there's a section where they just kind of sit there and there's like this waiting period, and I was wishing for something else to happen, or just better writing for better dialogue with these characters, and so that was just a big bummer for me. Overall, this is a fun movie that I really enjoy. I know people are really going to love this movie because it's simple, it's fun, it's perfect for the Halloween season, it has such a great cast, and it's just a really cool and fun story. But for me, I thought it was just enjoyable. I don't think there was anything too crazy about it to really go up in arms about. I thought the stop motion animation was really impressive, and this is one that I would like to rewatch during the Halloween season, even though it does have its flaws. I'm going to give this film a 6 out of 10. So guys, let me know, have you guys seen The Corpse Bride? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know down below. As always, please like and share the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It means the world to me that you guys have been liking my videos. Subscribe to my channel. You guys are the best. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.